Hello friends, welcome to Secret of Electronics. In this video, we will learn how to interface the DS3231 RTC module with the 80Tiny85 microcontroller without using any specific RTC library. The circuit diagram shows a 80Tiny85 based digital clock system that interfaces with a DS3231 RTC module and a SSD1306 OLED display. Why I2C communication? The 80Tiny85 is powered by a 5V supply with its VCC pin connected to plus 5V and GND to ground. 3 push buttons, key 1, key 2 and key 3 are used to set the clock's time. Key 1 labeled set is connected to PV4 and is used to enter the time setting mode. Key 2 labeled hour is connected to PV1 and increments the hour value, while key 3 labeled minute is connected to PV3 and increments the minute value. Each switch has one terminal connected to ground and the other to a Tiny85 GPIO pin, likely utilizing internal pull-up resistors. The DS3231 RTC module communicates with the 80Tiny85 using the I2C protocol, where its SCL pin connects to PV2 and SDA to PV0. Similarly, the SSD1306 OLED display is also connected by I2C, sharing the same SCL and SDA lines as the RTC module. The DS3231 and SSD1306 receive power from the plus 5V and GND lines. This circuit allows real-time clock functionality with a OLED display, enabling user to set and adjust the time using push button. This Arduino code is designed to interface a 80Tiny85 microcontroller with a DS3231 RTC real-time clock module and a SSD1306 OLED display using I2C communication. The code allows user to read the current time from the DS3231 and display it on the OLED screen while also providing a mechanism to set the time using 3 push buttons. The TinyWire-M library is used to handle I2C communication since 80Tiny85 lacks native wire support, and Tiny 4K OLED is used to control the SSD1306 display. The setup function initializes I2C communication, sets the push button pins button underscore hour, button underscore minute and button underscore set as input with internal pull-up registers, and configures the OLED display with a appropriate font. In the loop, the time is read from the DS3231 using read DS3231 time function and displayed on the OLED screen. If the button underscore set is pressed, the set time function is called to allow the user to adjust the time. The set time function enables time setting mode, where the user can increment the hour and minute values using button underscore hour and button underscore min. The new time is displayed on the OLED screen in real time, and when the user presses button underscore set again, then the updated time is returned to the DS3231 using set DS3231 time function. The time values are stored in binary coded decimal format in the DS3231 registers. Two helper functions BCD to DAC and DAC to BCD are used for conversion between decimal and BCD. Finally, the function 2-digit ensures that numbers are always displayed with 2 digits. Example 09 instead of 9. To maintain a consistent time format, the entire system ensures that the 80Tiny85 can accurately read, display and update the time while using minimal resources, making it ideal for low power applications. Now we will use a Arduino Nano as a ISP programmer to upload code to the 80Tiny85 microcontroller. If you do not know how to program the 80Tiny85 microcontroller using a Arduino Nano board, you can watch our tutorial on how to program the 80Tiny85 microcontroller using a Arduino Nano. Connect the 80Tiny85 microcontroller SPI pins to the Arduino Nano board's SPI pins according to the diagram displayed on the screen. Now connect the Arduino Nano board to the PC using a USB cable. After connecting, open the Arduino IDE. Once the Arduino IDE is open, load the code file which you can download from the link provided in the description. After opening the file, install both the TinyWire-M and Tiny4K OLED libraries. After installing the libraries, configure all the necessary settings under the Tools menu. Once all the settings are selected, upload the code to the ATtiny85 microcontroller by pressing the upload button in the Arduino IDE. After uploading the code to the ATtiny85 microcontroller, connect all the components according to the main circuit diagram which we discussed at the beginning of this tutorial. Now you can see the time on the SST1306 OLED display, and you can also adjust the time using push buttons. If you liked this video, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch our upcoming interesting tutorials.